and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BCD Wreck the Halls. It is time for a singles contest, and that bell right there will be rung in due course for what is arguably the most anticipated singles match we have ever had here at BCD. Behind Closed Doors Professional Wrestling welcomes the entire Temple of Light. Leighton LeBlanc with a successful debut earlier tonight against Benjamin Stone. Lenny Lynch, very impressive, although in defeat. Very impressive in the BCD Anytime Championship Battle Royal. Now, Alex Connors looks to put the exclamation point on the Temple of Light's virtuous run here tonight at Wreck the Halls with singles victory against his opponent tonight, who is, of course, a debutant here at BCD. Alex Connors has been seen before. This wicked, divisive, but very intellectual, very cerebral, very dangerous individual. Coming to the ring with both of his disciples. Alex Connors is dangerous enough, but flanked by Leighton LeBlanc and Lenny Lynch, his disciples, he could be damn near undefeatable. Hasn't been seen, since his incredible matchup with Nate Riley back at Into the Fire. Alex Connors returns in even better shape. That remains to be seen. Alex Connors certainly has the pedigree, the experience, the talent, and the mental acumen to be considered as one of the very best in this sport. A man who has trained under the likes of UK greatness such as Robbie Brookside and has the technical excellence to show that. Referee Nick Cooper, one of the best referees in the country, currently arguing with Leighton LeBlanc. Leighton LeBlanc seems furious about something, not entirely sure what's going on there.
If I tell what you look like, I can't even see you look like that. I'm the one in the ring. I'm the one in the ring, mate. You paid to see me. Nobody's paid to see you, buddy. What you did? You work in Tesco.
Well, Alex Connors eviscerating someone at ringside.
And introducing his opponent.
Well, Alex Connors will know this man very well from his time in Independent Wrestling Elite.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.
Make some noise, ladies and gents!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BCD, the Man of Steel. Talk about the most underrated and undiscovered jewel in all of British professional wrestling. The Man of Steel has all the tools to be one of the best in the world. And the fact that so many people have slept on him, well, that's bad news for them, and that's good news for BCD, who have made the call. And the Man of Steel, who has absolutely set things ablaze at RCWA as a former heavyweight champion, not to mention the heart and soul of IWE in Essex. The East has been very kind to the Man of Steel, but he belongs everywhere on the map. Is he going to have that opportunity here tonight to make the name for himself?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is, believe it or not, a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, to my right, being accompanied by fellow Temple of Light members Lenny Lynch and Leighton LeBlanc. Ladies and gentlemen, representing and leading the Temple of Light and hailing from the best part of Portsmouth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Inquisitor, Alex Connors.
I don't understand your action, mate. Huh? Huh? Huh?
And his opponent in the corner to my left. Ladies and gentlemen, make a lot of noise, make him welcome, because making his debut this evening, he is forged from the fires of rain and steel. This is the Man of Steel!
Yes! Love it!
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Nick Cooper, with the bell rings. Let's get down to business.
Well, yes, indeed. When our bell rings, we are going to have one hell of a match. I'll talk about the forces of evil versus the golden light of excellence.
Why is your jacket sat on my ring for so long? Move it faster. I want a clear ring.
Oh, Alex Collins wants a clear ring. And he's chastising Frankie T, an individual who's well known in the wrestling world. Frankie T knows Alex Collins very well, which is probably why Alex Collins is chastising him, frankly. Never stopped Alex Collins working for IWE, which of course Frankie T is affiliated with, and we thank our friends from Independent Wrestling Elite for helping us put this incredible match together. Of course, wrestling is so much better when it's unified, and now Alex Collins.
Ooh, we got off on the run first. I'm trying to do the decent thing here. I'm trying to do
Alex Collins apparently. Alex Collins is going to extend his hand in friendship, or suggested friendship, to the Man of Steel. And by the way, how about Man of Steel? Look at the conditioning on this guy. The man, honestly, he takes his top off and everyone else puts their top back on. And look at Alex Collins, he's absolutely beside himself with joy that he's talking about an honourable handshake, and I think even Man of Steel is like, okay, well, as you can see from the reaction, the Man of Steel is somebody who has been very sought after here at BCD. We have been desperate to bring this man in, and we finally have him here at Parkstone Trades and Labour, and the fans of Parkstone have given him the level of love and respect that he absolutely deserves. And I'll tell you who isn't getting it, Alex Connors. Alex Connors is trying to damn near incite a riot here. The delusional mentality of the leader of Temple of Light, who seems to believe he's, look at that, cheap shot from behind. There's no honor in that. The handshake was there, and now he's just putting the boots to the Man of Steel, because he knows that in a fair one-on-one fight, he could be in serious trouble, but that's never been Alex Connors' MO. Alex Connors taking a little bit too much time, and he gets caught short there. A roll-up from the Man of Steel. Now ducks the clothesline. Beautiful backslide applied by the Man of Steel to Alex Connors, who's able to escape. Beautiful variation on the small package there from Man of Steel, and Alex Connors is going to take a time out. He's going to escape to lower ground because Man of Steel is wearing him out in the center of the ring. Well, Man of Steel is loved here in Parkstone. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of him, but will it be at the expense of Alex Connors, or perhaps vice versa? And that young man there enjoying himself some professional wrestling here in Parkstone, and behind closed doors professional wrestling, and the Man of Steel. Oh, Leighton LeBlanc, the asexual assassin, making it very clear what he would prefer to be classified as, understandably so. A little bit frustrated, and Alex Connors roaring at referee Nick Cooper, by the way, to back up the Man of Steel. I don't think he can back up any further. He's right in the corner, and Alex Connors, I think, dare I say, a little bit nervous.
In this building, this MOS is stronger than me.
That was a dumb question, and he got the answer he deserved from his audience. Look at the flex.
Who thinks MOS is stronger than me?
Oh, Barkstone, unanimous in his verdict that Man of Steel is stronger, and understandably so. I'll tell you what, Man of Steel about to incite riot of his own with the ladies here at Parkstone, and understandably so. Quite the looker, but it's not just the looks of Man of Steel that are appealing to professional wrestling fans. It is the talent, it is the ability, the athleticism, and now a test of strength from Alex Connors, who drew Man of Steel in. These two have faced each other, by the way, a number of times in IWE in several matches, but never in a straight singles contest. Lenny Lynch he's having a great time inside, isn't he? That little worm after what we saw him earlier, but Man of Steel once again building up in a sneak clothesline and a back elbow to Alex Connors, and now a beautiful scoop slam applied, and it looks like it's time to take a swing on a Man of Steel's pendulum elbow. Oh, and Alex Connors. I mean, it's smart to be fair. He had it scoured, he bailed out. And now Man of Steel is going to make an example. Perhaps in the Temple of Light, I have no idea what's coming on. And incoming, the Man of Steel, beautiful springboard over the top rope, takes out Alex Connors. Lane LeBlanc and Lenny Lynch being told by referee Nick Cooper to separate themselves from the action. And now the brawling heads to the outside. And you've got to think this would suit someone of Alex Connors' nature, but right now he's getting worn out as he's clattered off the barrier by the Man of Steel, the former RCWA heavyweight champion, Man of Steel. And if you're wondering who RCWA is, it's Will Ospreay's original company. That tells you everything you need to know. Will Ospreay himself most certainly would be very proud of what the Man of Steel brings to the table. And man, Alex Connors is getting hammered and battered from pillar to post here in Parkstone. Man is still having a really good time at the expense of Alex Connors, and now looking to get back in the ring. And as he does so, oh wait a minute, Alex Connors swept the leg out. Oh man, and Man of Steel, I think, a little bit caught up in the ropes here, looking to try and escape, and a double foot stomp just wipes him out off the apron to the floor. That is a nasty collision. Alex Connors drove his entire body weight through his feet into the chest of the Man of Steel, and I don't care how built you are, I don't care how jacked you are and how strong you are, and we know all about that when it comes to the Man of Steel. That is going to cause serious damage. Leighton LeBlanc, this seedy individual ringside, this disciple, this cultist of Alex Connors, is having a great time. As you can see, the Temple of Light not able to bring light into the darkness in that corner of the ring, but Man of Steel is able to return to the ring before the 10 count. Referee Nick Cooper, one of the best in the business for a reason. He's not going to allow Alex Connors any short quarters, any shortcuts here, but he'll look to take as many as he can. And now just laying the boots in once again on Man of Steel is Alex Connors. You might not like what Connors does, but he is one of the best wrestlers in this country for a reason, because he never stops working. A vicious lariat just flattens the Man of Steel cover applied, and dare I say, if he hooked the leg, he might have just had the free count there. He's remonstrating with the audience. He believes that was free. The bottom line is you should be paying more attention to how much body-on-body coverage he gets. But nonetheless, Alex Connors in firm control as he drives his knee into the back, and he's now looking to damage and flex the spine. And a Man of Steel is up to his feet already, because he knows he cannot afford to sit there and take too much punishment like that. He's able to counter with a kick to the midsection, ducks the closer, built off the ropes, and runs right into a back elbow, and he's cut off again by the Temple of Light's Alex Connors. Alex Connors seems to have a very difficult concept with the numbers 2 and 3 right now. I think it's all mind games, frankly, from the leader of the Temple of Light. Alex Connors, European uppercut to the corner. Alex Connors, ladies and gentlemen, is in the top 10 in the country for matches wrestled this year alone. Vicious Irish whip into the corner, knocks up the back of Man of Steel. Think about how that, and a cover, and oh man, Man of Steel was only barely able to get his shoulder out. And as I said before, Alex Connors in the top 10 most wrestled matches this year. when you think about the ground that takes up, when you think about some of the illustrious company that was up there with him, that is extremely impressive statistics. To back up Alex Connor's ability in the ring, and that violent side of him is being seen here, stalking the Man of Steel. Once again, a cover, just a 2 count, and Alex Connor still persisting on not hooking the leg, and that may be his downfall right now in this matchup. Well, you don't get to be forged in the fires of Raiden like Man of Steel does without having a level of resilience like no other, and he's got to take something astonishing to put away the Man of Steel. Palm strike to the chest of Alex Connor's, counting this again, and now a neck breaker, beautifully applied, driving Alex Connors to the mat. Now Man of Steel has to take advantage of this moment in the sun, this moment in the light, if you will. Fireman's carry by Man of Steel. Alex Connors is able to escape, and now Irish whips him into the corner, face and chest first into that top turnbuckle. Now Alex Connors, I think he's looking to finish this one off. Oh, Alex Connors head of steam, but Man of Steel was able to counter. Alex Connor's head bounced off the top turnbuckle. Now the Man of Steel, I think, is looking to put an exclamation point of his own. Beautiful split-legged moonsault. And Alex Connors, I think he got his arms up to cover the coverage and drives the knee into the side of Man of Steel's face. And man, a beautiful technique with that split-legged moonsault. I thought he connected, but it looks like Alex Connors had got his forearms up, and that was enough to absorb the damage to the point where he could bounce back up, drive himself through the pain, and wipe out Man of Steel with a vicious knee strike to the face. Now Alex Connors knows with Man of Steel on the ropes that he has to take advantage while he has the opportunity. Alex Connors taking his time, measuring his next offensive maneuver, a knife edge chop right across the steel chest. Well, Lenny Lynch thinks it's beautiful. Look at him, like a lapdog at ringside, applauding. He has been drinking the Kool-Aid of the Temple of Light since day one, and a knife edge chop again from Alex Connors. And I think Man of Steel is who is renowned for absorbing punishment here. Dare I say, finding a little bit of fire from Rainham Steel himself to try and absorb this punishment. Well, I think Alex Connors, I think it's, dare I say, running out of steam with these knife-edge chops. And I don't think they're having much effect at this point. And oh boy, the Man of Steel looks fired up and ready to go. And Alex Connors looking to build up out of steam, but Man of Steel sucking him, and a knife-edge chop of his own wipes out Alex Connors. And now Man of Steel is going to fire up. I think the rage has been induced. Now the man who was forged in the fires of Rainham Steel has the fire of Rainham Steel burning throughout his soul. Scoop slam, and now looking for that beautiful textbook pendulum elbow. Gorgeous, gorgeous by the Man of Steel, and a shining wizard right across the face. That could be enough right there. And oh my God, and Alex Connors barely able to get his shoulder off the canvas. Lenny Lynch may well remonstrate, and you could see the fear in his eyes right there, because he almost saw his leader fall to the hands of Man of Steel. And Alex Connors, in many people's eyes, can't afford to go 0-2 in BCD. That would drop him very quickly down the pecking order. Now, the Man of Steel looking to finish things. Beautiful exploder suplex right over the top, and Alex Connors looking to power right through. Spinning back kick, roundhouse kick to the leg, and now a roundhouse kick right to the back of the head. And how is Alex Connors able to absorb that punishment? And you have to give him the credit that he deserves, because he knows how to put someone away. I bet you Noku driver wipes out the Man of Steel, and finally is Alex Connors going to be able to, oh my God, a Man of Steel kicked out after one. Man, we spoke about Alex Connors and his resilience there, absorbing punishment. Man of Steel just kicked out of his Michinoku driver after one. I've seen Alex Connors dispatch so many. Oh no, look out. And now he walks right into the Man of Steel's TKO. The Cowboy would be proud of that one. And now he hooks the leg. Oh man, and Alex Connors couldn't even get his shoulder off the canvas. But ring positioning, ring awareness there. That was brought to the table, and Alex Connors smart enough to get his foot on the bottom rope. And meanwhile, Lenny Lynch is absolutely beside. Oh, wait a minute. Lenny Lynch is distracting the referee, and Alex Connors, in the meantime, has been given. Oh, look out. And Man of Steel took a swing at Lenny Lynch. And watch out. Alex Connors behind the referee's back has struck Man of Steel in the face with the mask he was wearing when he came out here. He's clearly not made of paper. He's just flying the Man of Steel, and he's going to steal one. No, he is not. Man, Alex Connors thought he was going to steal a match off at the hands of the Man of Steel. Absolutely nothing doing. And look at Leighton LeBlanc, cannot believe that wasn't enough. Leighton LeBlanc is beside himself because his interjection in this matchup, he believes, should have cost the Man of Steel. Obviously, the Temple of Light had a backup plan in hand in case Alex Connors couldn't get the job done, and even that wasn't enough to keep the Man of Steel down. And now Alex Connors is going to look to finish this with a brainbuster. Takes him up, beautiful roll right through into a small package roll-up, hitting combination, and just barely able to escape. Alex Connors once again, however, does escape, and he almost looks at referee Nick Cooper with a level of thanks. And now look out, I think. Oh, beautiful switch in power there from the scoop slam into the black hole slam. A power slam into a black hole slam by Man of Steel, and Alex Connors looks to be completely out. And I think Man of Steel is going to look to take to the skies and finish it here with a split-legged moonsault. Nothing doing in terms of counter there, and Man of Steel has beaten Alex Connors to the glory and delight of the Parkstone Trades and Labour Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Man of Steel!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a star is born tonight in Parkstone. A man who a lot of us have always known to be a great star in professional wrestling, but the Man of Steel has officially arrived here at BCD.
One more time, the Man